Welcome to the third episode of my free-to-play warrior ladder thing. I don't know. The ladder thing that we're doing where we're going up the ladder without spending a penny on Hearthstone. So, where you left off last time, we won 2 out of our 3 last time. Currently, we've got 3 brand new quests. Level up to level 10. Destroy 40 minions, deal 100 damage to enemy heroes. Hopefully we'll get at least one of those today, possibly the 40 minions. The deck hasn't changed since the last time, I believe. I think the only thing I added was Corker and Elite and a Harvest Golem. So, we still haven't got any rares in the deck. Might be 1 or 2, but certainly not very many. Yeah, so let's see if we can find any players. Aha! We have found one. So, I wonder what we'll be against. We've only played a few different types of heroes so far. And Mage was one of them, I think.
You asked for it.
Okay, so this guy's rank 25, so we're favourite. Okay, so we've got turn 1, turn 2 armor up, turn 3, turn 4, or turn 2, turn 3, turn 4, turn 5. Yeah, we've got plenty of options here. I like all these. I like the idea of coining out Arathi Weaponsmith on turn 3. So I think we play the turn 2 Bloodfen. Let's give him a wave. Maybe turn 2 Bloodfen, maybe turn 2 Armor Up. But I want to play that turn 3 Arathi. Then we can play the Arathi, get the weapon, and try and get that ball control nice and
My
early.
magic will tear you apart.
Okay, so he's just going to go for the Fire Blast now. Looks like he has a play there. Could be something like missiles. It's a common thing that people do, is they play the missiles. I'll play the Bloodfen Raptor, because if he does have missiles, the chances of him actually killing this are 1 in... I don't know, it's less than 50%. Or of course he Frostbolts it, which is perfectly fine. It's a card for a card. I'm not too worried about that. So, I think now we coin out the Chillwind Yeti. No need to take the weapon. It's also a big scary minion that we can get out nice and early. Then for turn 4 we can play the Arathi Weaponsmith. Turn 5, Frostwolf Warlord. Turn 6, Boulder Festoka. Like, we've got some nice plays. We're not stuck on our mana. We can get some nice damage done with the Warlord. Sorry, with the Chillwind Yeti. People at this rank might be tempted to play the Polymorph.
What to do?
I would thoroughly... I would never play a Polymorph against a Chillwind Yeti unless the situation was desperate. Ah, okay, Fireball. Fair enough. Well, that's fine by me, because that's one Fireball that other things don't have to take. So I think we play the Arathi Weaponsmith then. Just keep playing minions, see what he does. No need to go for any hitting, it's only a 2-2, we don't have any other weapons in the hand. He could be playing just a whole lot of spells, in which case we'll just keep chucking minions at him until he runs out, because so far I think I've got the better of the deals. Frostbolt's 3, Bloodfen Raptor's 2. It was a 4 versus 4 on the Chillwind Yeti and the Fireball. And now we have a weapon, so he can either get rid of the weapon or he can try and attack the Arathi Weaponsmith. Swampoos, yep, that's fair enough, that's sort of expected, but the Weaponsmith is not there specifically for that kind of thing. It's quite... I've got my 2 Fiery War Axes in there, ready for those. So, I think we cleave. It kills the ooze, and it also does good damage to the Patriarch. So we can cleave and play the Shattered Sun Cleric to make that a 4-4, which is quite nice. This is quite a good place to use cleave, actually.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
Just buff that up to a 4-4. So now it's a 4-3. Turn 6, what can he do turn 6? Well, there's Blizzard, but that doesn't kill the 4-3. Polymorph, Fire Blast. Looks like he's playing fairly spell-heavy deck. Maybe a Secret, perhaps? If he's fairly new, he might play Mirror Image. That's a possibility. Frost Nova. Cool. That's perfectly fine, and then he's just going to ping me for another one. Again, also perfectly fine. So, it's Flame Strike turn. Which means... Boulder Vistoga. The other two don't take the Flame Strike, but the Boulder Vistoga does. And even if he does Flame Strike, he's killed these two. It's 2 for 1. But he also burnt the Frost Nova on it. Don't forget. Like, my deck can afford to be slow. I've still got my 2 Stormwind champions. I've still got plenty of other things in this deck. So at the moment we're still pretty good. So I'm tempted to play the Warsong Commander and the Reservin Hunter. You get some damage down on the board, although we are weak to another Flame Strike. If he does play the Flame Strike, then well, we're going to be getting 9 damage on him anyway this turn. We can't buff this out of Flame Strike range. You know what? I think I might actually just play the.
What now?
No, I think we'll start pressuring him. I think that if we can put some pressure on his like, if he's a fairly new mage, then he may not have some of the secrets, such as the +8 armor secret or the I think it's Ice Block, the one that ignores fatal damage first time you take it. And we've got some really nice damage. So turn 8, we can get this Frostwolf Warlord out, and it becomes an 8/8, which is very scary. Of course, if he Flame Strikes, which is perfectly legitimate, yep. There was nothing I could do with that. However, he has burnt 2 turns simply clearing the board, and now we know he doesn't have any more Flame Strikes, and we can simply start buffing things up.
The Sunwell.
The reason why I'm buffing the 3/3, I'm trying not to put all my eggs into one basket. The 4/4 is nice as a 5/5, but it's okay. Yeah, mirror image. It's fine. Yeah, if I put all my eggs in one basket and he has a polymorph, for example, then like that's a lot of damage that I've lost. Frost element, water elemental, cool. I think I want to be starting to just armor up. Another water elemental. Okay, so he's playing lots of things this turn, looking to try and get some board control back, but we're not going to give him that. We're going to send out the Sen'jin Shieldmaster. Then we'll play the Fiery War Axe, and we'll armor up.
Tazdingo!
So the Tazdingo, the Tazdingo survives both water elementals. Does good damage to them. Fiery Wind Axe, armor up, just to bring our health a little bit higher. Now I actually want him to. I think I might actually hit one of these water elementals with my axe.
Push forward.
If you insist.
Because mages don't have that much in the way of buffing, and yeah, mages don't have that much in the way of buffing. And if one of these is a 3/3, then he can't run it into the Sen'jin Shieldmaster. It also trades with both of these two. So I am actually gonna some of the reasons why people like to choose the Chillwind Yeti over the Water Elemental is because the Chillwind Yeti does hit harder. Like it's actually not too much of a risk me taking 3 damage from this thing, and now it trades for the 3/2 quite comfortably. Swampoos, yep, fair enough. I still have another War Axe. And to be honest, playing the War Axe isn't that scary here. Okay, so yeah, he has his 7/7. Mine's going to be an 8. Mine's going to be an 8/8, assuming or 7/7 if he gets rid of this. And then my life total will help me. The fact that I simply have more health than he does.
What to do?
So yeah, all of his stuff trades really nicely with that Sentient Shield monster, and that's what we're looking to do. So yeah, let's run that in. Now the great thing is, even if he pings this, like it just now trades even nicer. Like he may as well have gone for the face there. Slam. It's a shame that that's 7/7. We can clear the board, however. I think we will do. So first thing we'll do is we'll armor up. Do we slam? I really want to draw a card. I really want to get some card draw. But at the same time I want to kill that Swampoos. So if we run him into the Silverhand Knight into that into that, slam the Frostwolf Warlord, and play this. So we'll play this first because it's trades best. So that's a 7/7. Then we run the 3/1 into the 3/3. We run. It's a difficult choice. We'll run the slam into that. This trades. Oh, Gorobashi Berserker. That could be really nice later on. Or do we go for the face, or do we just punch that? Tough choices. We'll trade that for that because we don't want him to get any extra damage, and then we'll just go for the face. So now he has something big and scary to take care of, and not actually that much in the way of a health pool to deal with it. Ideally we want to get rid of this Frostwolf Warlord, which we should be able to do this turn. If he goes for the face, then we can run our 7/7 into it. If he takes out the 4/1, which is probably the most probably the best trade for him, we can run the 3/3 into it, in which case we have a 7/7. He can polymorph. If he polymorphs the 7/7 and runs the 7/5 into the 4/1, then those 3 trade. If he polymorphs, runs into me, then we can still trade. It's just that I've taken extra 7 damage. The difference is that he's only on 14 health. And then I still have this Gorobashi Berserker, which could be really nice if he's only sending out a few minions at a time. Yeah, it's not surprising that he's fire blasted. Now, what's he going to send out? An Arcane Missile? Shouldn't do too much. Fine by me.
Behold the might of
Stormwind, yep. That doesn't help him too much. So, the logical thing now... Oh, nice. So we can play the Corcoran Elite to kill his 8/3. Then the 7/7 runs into the 6/6.
For the War Chief!
Charge right when we need it. We don't have lethal, do we? No, we've got 11 damage. No, we don't have lethal. We'll play it safe, bearing in mind he has got no cards, so it's going to become a top deck war. I would imagine the first thing he's going to do is he's going to ping the 7/1. That still leaves me with a 2/7, so I'm reasonably confident still. If it comes down to a hero war, then I'm going to outlast him. I also have slightly more cards. Yep, that's perfectly reasonable. And then he's going to play nothing. Okay, that's nice. Okay, now in top deck wars we're actually pretty handy. We can just slowly start beating him down. Just play our minions and keep armoring up. and he has to find a way of dealing with this Gurubashi Berserker sometime soon, because if he can't send out any small minions, he's got to wait for something like a polymorph. He may have 2 in the deck, he may get unlucky, he may not, you never know, but we'll see.
Your magic shall not save you.
Okay, that's fair enough. Just going to silence it, and 3 damage. That's rather fortunate actually, because now the Fire Blast trades for it rather nicely. Okay, fair enough. The Warsong Commander, how do we trade? I think we just keep the ball control. Like, he's going to run out of cards at the same time as me. He only has 1 card. Like, we can continue to armor up. It's not a problem. And the Warsong Commander means that any minions that we play are going to be... I mean, this still survives, so any minions that we play are going to be able to get some damage down straight away. This is quite a slow game, actually. I mean, I think we're in the driving seat reasonably comfortably. I'd imagine he's just going to ping. Yep, made that 2-2. So his taunt dies to me this turn. Especially if we play the Bloodfen Raptor, that's nice. He needs to get rid of my my 2-3. He really needs to. Yeah, most efficient way. So he can't just ping it this turn, and I think we've got this game sewn up in the top decking war. Yep, there we go.
Well played.
The fact that I've got so many minions has to count in my advantage, and we get a bonus star, which is nice. To rank 23. Yay! I gained up a rank. So 40 damage to minions, 21 damage to enemy heroes. Nice. So we'll go for another one. See what we can get. So we're ranked 23 now. We're against another mage. Cool.
Versus Jaina.
Another mage is just fine.
Victory or
Oh yeah, I have a charge in this deck, don't I? So I'm going first. Turn 2, turn 3, and we'll get rid of the charge. So we can get a 4-3 on turn 3, which is nice. A cleave is nice as well, especially if he tries to go for something like a mana one play. And a fiery war axe as well, so he may have something like acidic swamp ooze, so we just need to be a little bit careful about using it. I think we'll greet him too. Okay, so yeah, we'll play Bloodfen Raptor this turn. Then we're looking to play the Shattered Sun Cleric on turn 3. He might just ping it. I think we should be. A second Bloodfen Raptor, so we can trade those out. Oh, he's going to coin. What's he going to coin? Mirror Image, perhaps? Murloc Raider. Nice. Okay, so I think this turn is reasonably clear. We just cleave. Keeps the board presence. He's burnt 3 cards. That's a really nice trade. Bam, bam. 3. Maybe Frostbolt gonna hit this turn. For turn 4, we don't actually have that much. We might, if this survives, we might just armor up and play the War Axe. River Crocalist. Okay, so this turn we can play the Shattered Sun Cleric, or we can play the Fiery War Axe. I'm tempted to play the Fiery War Axe because I'm going to get immediate use out of it, and I can start buffing myself up, because then on turn 5 we can make the most mana efficient plays and play a 3-drop and armor up. So yeah, punch that, and we'll hit him for another 3. So 6 damage from the Bloodfen Raptor, and it's yet to be killed. Nice. Maybe we tempt out Swamp Ooze for 2 and maybe a ping, I don't know. But this War Axe is making good pays as well. Yep, Bloodfin Raptor. Okay, so we can just Fiery War Axe that, and he's going to ping me to the face. Cool. I'm perfectly happy with that turn. So, this turn with 5 mana, I think we play one of our 2 Shattered Sun Clerics, make that a 4-3. A little bit harder to kill.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
And then we'll armor up again. Take an extra hit point. But that War Axe has been really nice, and we can hit for another 4. So that Bloodfen Raptor, 10 damage already. So we're heading towards Flame Strike turn. I'm not going to be able to buff anything up to the point where Flame Strike doesn't kill it. So we're just going to have to try and get the damage that we can from the minions. We can afford to play more aggressively because we have the health advantage. Arcane Explosion. Fair enough. I can live with that. Turn 6. So he's going to have a turn 6 and I'm going to have a turn 6. I'm going to have turn 7 next. Okay, so I think this turn we play the Razorfen Hunter and armor up. And then next turn we go for the big Frostwolf Warlord play.
What now?
Yeah.
Mess with Tusk.
We'll just armor up. Then we sacrifice our 3-1, it's done its job, because we can do more damage there. So he's now down to 16 health. So the Bloodfen Raptor's done all the work so far.
I hope you like my
Novice
invention.
Engineer, yep, take a card. Maybe... I don't know what he's going to play. No, Oasis Snapjaw. Okay. So it's Flame Strike turn, which means we go for the face. We armor up again. So this becomes a 7-7, which is quite
The
scary.
Frostwolf stand ready.
Then... I think we can afford this trade-off. Like, that's not too worrying. Just get rid of any ball presence that he has and we'll just hit him more. So if he has a Flame Strike, he saves himself this turn. Hang on, does he though? Plus 2 attack takes that up to 9. Okay, so that's going to be the Polymorph. Yep. So giving him that 7-7 forced him not to play a Flame... forced him... Like, it kind of struggles on this. He can't really play the Flame Strike this turn because the 7-7 just survives. He's going to go for the face. Okay, so or is he going to? Okay. Yeah. So we can actually, like, we can. Can we kill him this turn? Like, we might be able to kill him. That's 6 damage there already. Yeah, we killed him.
Well played.
I want to do it with the Corcoran Elite because I like the Corcoran Elite more. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Nice! That was a really nice, quick victory. And we get another bonus star. Rank 22! And we get something for leveling up. Oh, we do. We get a Whirlwind. Okay, so more cards. Is there a spot for Whirlwind in our deck? Is there a spot for Whirlwind in the deck? I actually don't think there is. Maybe I think we'll get rid of this charge and we'll take the Whirlwind. So now we can combo Whirlwind Execute for a 2 mana instant removal. Also we can use Whirlwind to power up our Gurubashi Berserker. Or we can use it to kill some minions for the Cult Master, or we can... What else can we do? Yeah, I mean that's really it for the moment, but if I can power up the Gurubashi Berserker with it and get the Execute in play, then that's quite nice. So we'll just do one more this time, one more battle, and then we'll see what we can get. I don't think we're going to be getting any new packs this time, but if all goes well, we should get an awful lot of packs in episode 4. if we get very close, I might even do a fourth battle. Another mage! Okay, so
You asked for
we're
it.
fighting against all the mages, and I'm going first. Okay, so turn 2. Turn 2 Fiery War Axe. Turn 4 Corcoran Elite. Let's not use the Corcoran Elite, that's a better finisher. We'll keep the Fiery War Axe though and hope for a 3-drop. Like a Harvest Golem. Okay, so we have some nice plays and we have our Stormwind Champion to buff up all our minions later on. I think he got rid of 3 of his cards, I couldn't quite see. Yeah, he's got rid of 3 cards. So, clearly says that he doesn't like his deck, he doesn't like his starting hand all that much. Okay, this is nice, we're getting some 2-drops.
Hello.
The Bloodfen Raptor of Death. I did greet him, didn't I? Greet him.
Greetings.
Nice, so I think we play the Bloodfin Raptor actually, because we can power it up again with the Shattered Sun Cleric on turn 3. Alternatively we can play the Harvest Golem if this dies, then turn 4 we can play the War Axe and armor up. Same thing as the last game. Yeah, he burns a Frostbolt, so that's a nice use of there. 2 mana for 2 mana, and he's burnt one of his spells. Just play the Harvest Golem. We can just keep playing minions and burn all of his spells early on, so that he hopefully runs out of cards later. Arcane Intellect, yep. So he's going for lots of card draw early on, but I am going to get some nice damage out of it. So yeah, this turn we play I think we play the Shattered Sun Cleric, get some more minions. The chances of him having an ooze are fairly high, especially at this rank with that many cards.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
He is mana inefficient, but it does make this a 3/4, so he can't Frostbolt it. It gives 2 creatures on the board, so it does 6 damage next turn. Yeti. Okay. So again, it's not very mana efficient, but this turn we can... What do we go for? The Fiery War Axe. We could go Fiery War Axe, armor up, run the 3/2 into that. It's an option. Or we could just play the Senjin Shieldmaster. No, I think we play the Fiery War Axe play. So Fiery War Axe and armor up. Then we'll hit it for 3. Take 2 damage in return. Then, well, Golem actually stays alive, but then he gets kind of killed by things like arcane missiles. I want to try and keep the Golem intact if possible. So our Shattered Sun Cleric trade sort of, well, it buffed and it sort of traded half, so sort of 1 for 1. So he's going to get 6 mana, which he's going to play Bolt of Stoker. Okay. We can deal with Bolt of Stoker. We have the damage. That becomes a 4/5 should we desire it. However, I think we simply armor up, Senjin Shieldmaster, and we go for the face. Do we go for the face with the axe? It's going to be turn 6 play. Well, I get my Stormwind Champion next turn to make that a 4/5. And if he plays another minion, we can. We don't really want to cleave it though. Well, if he hits the Senjin Shieldmaster, then it's going to die anyway. We can. If he has an ooze, then he has 5 mana left. What do mages have for 5 mana? Not that much. It's not Flame Strike turn. Do we go for the face? I think we do. I want to put some pressure on his life. Yeah, I want to pressure him. Actually, next turn we can play the Warsong Command. Yeah, so we can play the Warsong Commander and the Shattered Sun Cleric. Yeah, we can buff this up to a 4/5, trade it. Okay, that's nice. Okay, 7 mana. What do we do with 7 mana? Well, we can make that a 4/5, but we don't have to. We can make that a 4. We don't have enough cleave as well. Okay, so these look like his big creatures. We could just go for the face. Can we get enough damage down for the face? I don't think so. it's going to be a pain. It's going to be a pretty painful turn. I think we go for the kill, get one of the ogres down, so and play some minions alongside that. Yeah.
We must cleanse the
So buff
Sunwell.
that up to a 4/5, which then kills that. Ah, that's 5 damage there. Yeah, I think we're gonna run these in. I fear the flame strike, basically. I fear the flame strike. If he flame strikes, then we can. Well, we don't have an instant option if he flame strikes, but if he flame strikes, he's getting rid of a 2/3, so I'd count that as a win, personally. Corcoran Elite would be great here. Execute wouldn't be bad either.
I wonder.
Crossbow. And a Fire Blast, perhaps? Or ping and punch. That's fair enough. Is he going to play anything else? No. Okay, so 3 wasted mana. Nice. Okay, so I think this turn is simply
Don't mess with Tusker.
send out some minions. Make that 6/6. Give him something to think about. We can take 6 more damage. Like, it's not a problem. If he plays another minion, then we just cleave him next turn. Cleave is really nice. Also, we can play the Stormwind Champion and get some serious damage down. Fireball, cool. So I'm perfectly happy for him to use a fireball on that. Arcane missiles might kill that, shouldn't kill that. That's not too bad actually. Ah, actually that's pretty terrible. Okay, he got pretty damn lucky with that. Okay, Sentient Shield Master keeps me alive for another turn, which is nice. So armor up with Sentient Shield Master. So we're still on equal health, but he has ball presence and card advantage. He's already burnt 1 fireball. He could burn another one here, or probably more from here. So by playing another card, by not playing cards, he's actually doing really, really well here. I don't know how good or not player he is, but by just literally keeping this ogre on, he's actually doing really well because I can't cleave it to death. We can't even finish him off. We can't even get a kill this turn. Because that is a minion with 3 or less. I think we've got to play these 2 and just do that. If he has another Fire Blast, then we were done anyway, because armor up.
Well played.
Yep. Let me guess, it's going to be a Fire Blast. Yeah, Fireball even. Cool. I think I got rather unfortunate in that game. I don't know. He probably played better than me. Can't lose stars at this rank. Boo hiss. I think we'll go for 1 more, in which case... 1 more. You never know, we might get lucky. Didn't pull any of the big cards. It would have been nice to pull some Boulder for Stokers in return. It would have been nice to pull an Execute. It would have been nice to pull anything with... I mean, the Warstone Commander was kind of a bit unfortunate since I drew it on its own. Can't complain. I'm 2 wins, 1 loss today.
Garrosh
Rexxar.
versus Rexxar.
Let the hunt begin. Victory or death!
Okay, going second. I actually quite like this, apart from the Corcoran Elite. That's actually quite nice. Actually, I might drop the Warstone Commander as well, because he doesn't buff either of these. Nice, so we can go turn 2, Fiery War Axe. We could go turn 3, Chillwind Yeti. That's certainly an option.
Greetings. Well played.
So, yeah, turn 3 Yeti is an option.
Greetings, traveler.
If he plays like an Ooze next time, we can Fiery War Axe it. So yeah, if he plays an Ooze on the Fiery War Axe, then we can just Arati Weaponsmith, but we'll just get the Atlas out. No need to hit him. Yeah, if he's just going to keep steady shotting me, that's fine by me, because he's wasted a mana. So this turn, I think we just play the... I think we just play, like, literally just play this. I might hit him once, because then I can hit him, play the Arathi Weaponsmith, don't lose any, get the best use out of that. I mean, if he doesn't play any minions, then, what else am I going to use on? Okay, it's another steady shot, okay. And you're going to play... nothing. Fascinating turn. So I'm thinking, like, next turn we coin out Boulder Stoker, because we punch him, play the Arathi Weaponsmith, get another weapon. So that runs out. Play the Arathi Weaponsmith. And, get another weapon, which is quite nice. So we've already equalised in terms of health. He could be playing for like a Twilight Drake. Stampeding Kodo destroys that, but doesn't kill it. And that's his whole turn done. So I think what could be quite nice. Yeah, so I think this is going to be quite a few minions played this turn. So we play the Slam, get the card. Then we armour up for 4 mana. Then we could coin, or we could just straight up trade those 2 minions and coin into a Boulder Stoker, which could be quite scary. No, I think minions is a good play here. Like, we want to keep these 2. So we'll slam it, see what the card is. So we still have 4 mana effectively. Cleave is nice if he plays lots of minions. So we'll armour up and ready to hit it. Yeah, so we're still going to need to run this into it. Punch it. Point blood and wraps will hit for another 3. So we still keep our 2 minions, and we still keep ball control and health control. And next turn we have Boulder Stoker. If he gets anxious and plays a whole load of minions, then we can cleave him. Also we can... nice, but again that was his whole turn, so not too concerned about that. I think we play Boulder Stoker. Let's get something nice and big on the field. Do we need to hit him? Not particularly. We can hit him next turn. See what kind of direct removal he has. Gladiator's Longbow. Wow, at rank 23, that's quite impressive. Okay, so I think this turn, I think we play the Cult Master, armour up, and punch him for 8. Play the Cult Master, yeah. Or do we play the Yeti? Or do we play the Gurabashi Berserker? Hang on, that does 5 damage, doesn't it? Yeah, so we don't really want to be playing the Yeti, because that trades quite nicely for it. Play the Cult Master, because then if he goes for the Ogre, he, I get a card for it, which is nice. And if he plays a whole lot of minions, then we can cleave them. If he plays something big, then we can punch it with the Ogre and execute it, or we can just punch it with the Cult Master if we really want. So, buzzards, yep. And dogs, summon the hounds. How did I know he was going to play that? Okay, so he's going to get some more card draw for that. Not a bad play, he can kill the Cult Master. I want him to leave 1 minion. I want to cleave that lot. That looks very cleavable. That's interesting. He's going for that. Okay, and then he's going to use the dogs to kill the dude. Cool. Fair enough. And a Jungle Panther, that's fantastic in fact, because now the Cleave will wipe his board. In fact, the Cleave will do some really good stuff, because he's drawing loads of cards. Ooh, Warsong Commander. Unfortunately, we can't use it properly. So we have 6 mana this turn, yeah, so I think we play Chillwind Yeti, Armour Up, and Cleave. Kill that. There! Well, to be honest, they were all good targets, so I'm not too concerned about that. So next turn we can play Warsong Commander Gurubashi Berserker, which is quite nice. And Direwolf Alpha, so now his Jungle Panther does trade for me. Does he want to trade it though? I would, because I'm killing it this turn. Wow, okay. Going for the face. Yep, that's fair enough. Unfortunately, I can kill you this turn. Well, I can't kill you this turn, but what can I? No, I can't. Okay, so this turn is Warsong Commander Gurubashi Berserker. The Gurubashi Berserker hits the Misha, then we execute it. Then this punches his 6/2, because that can't be allowed to stay alive too much longer. I need to get this in the right order.
Charge forward!
Then we play the Gurubashi Berserker. Then this punches this, makes it big and scary. Then we execute that. Then that punches that. And I know that his doggies trade out, but I have some nice cards in the hands. I have my Boulder Fist Ogre. I got this. If these survive, then we can do some serious damage. Yeah. Hopefully he trades out his dogs. Oh. Is he going to go for another dogs? Yeah. Am I dead? 3, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, not dead. This game's certainly not over. Whirlwind could be kind of nice. Ooh, Scavenging Hyena. That is a nice play. That could get very scary all of a sudden. Especially if he gives it +2/+2 and taunt. That's going to be really horrible, actually. That's quite a nice play. Because two things are going to run into that now. What have I got in my deck to deal with it? I have 16 cards, so there might be something in there. I think I might even lose this. Dogs are so good in this game. 4/3 doesn't do enough. Am I dead this turn? I'm just flat out dead, aren't I? 19 damage is what I can take. 11, 12, 13. Yeah, I'm dead. That is really annoying. Summon Call the Hounds is such a good move for 2 mana. Such wow! I believe that's GG. We may have to look at the deck.
Thanks.
See, if I say well played to someone, I expect them to go well played back. It's just a courtesy thing, in my opinion. Let's see about this deck, because it's starting to lose a bit now, so we might need to change it up a bit. So perhaps it's too slow. Like, that's definitely an option. It could definitely be too slow. I think all these cards are good value. I think we want another Corcoran Elite. 4 mana for 4/3 is okay. Okay, so what in here can be taken out, importantly? Well, a Bloodfen Raptor is flat out not as good as Swampoos. So let's take a Raptor out. It still gives me 7 2 costs. Do I need 7 2 costs? Probably not. I could probably ditch a Cleave as well, in which case. And I might be tempted to ditch a Shattered Sun. I want to be having stuff with 3 mana so I can make use of charge, but then that's only 2 things that get that. Yorathi Weaponsmith is nice. We'll keep the Sentient Shieldmaster. I think we'll get rid of the Gurabashi Berserker. It hasn't really done me too much good so far. Perhaps Wolf Rider. No, Wolf Rider is pointless because it already has charge. We don't have any spells for spell damage. Maybe more Taunt could be in order. I only have 2 5s now. It's a bit low. I don't have much in the way of endgame punch. So what I might do is I might take a Booty Bay Bodyguard. It's not the best card, but it is a 5 mana Taunt. I'm tempted to get rid of a Stormwind Champion as well, because I don't need 2 of them, probably not. Okay, so that's 27 cards. Where are we lacking? So we've got enough 2s, although we only have 2 2-cost minions. Like that's the thing that I'm concentrating on. Although we do have an awful lot of 3s. What other good 4s are there? Maybe we need some more card draw. Well, I think instant removal is nice because that was what killed us last game. We'll take another Corcoran Elite because charge is fantastic. We'll take a second Execute. It gives us 1 more card. Maybe a 3. What good 3s have we got? Don't have a second Harvest Golem. How much Taunt do we have? Well, we have a pair of Sentient Shieldmasters and that's it for Taunt. The Ironfur Grizzly is subpar, but I think we'll take it because it's a 3, so it flattens out our mana curve. And it gives us another Taunt. And I know I said I was going to play 3 games, but I'm so close to... I've got to do 11 minions and 28 damage. So basically, if I win, then we're going to be opening 2 decks. Oh, it's going to be a long video. Boo-hoo. An hour-long video is fine. Have I been going for an hour? I don't think I've been going for an hour. If I have been going for over an hour, then long video. They won't be this long in the future, but starting off, I want to get these. I want to get these packs, and then so we should reach level 8 by the end of this game, which means that we get packs this time, we get packs next time. I will only open 1 pack. So hey, I want you to keep watching and all that kind of stuff. Okay. So we have turn 2, turn 3. And we'll keep the slam. So turn 2 Ironfur, turn 3 Shattered Sun. No, we'll keep the slam. Then turn 4 we can slam and either play something or armor up.
Greetings.
That's certainly an interesting use of Holy Smite.
Greetings.
No need to play anything this turn. I'm maybe thinking that he might play a Northshire Cleric. Priests do love their Northshire Clerics, despite it being a mistake to play the Northshire Cleric really early on. enough it turned into a zebra. So he did nothing. Cool. Let's light the fire. Okay, so I'm going to and then next turn it becomes, well, Misha, basically. And the turn after it becomes a better Booty Bay bodyguard. Pretty rainbow. Okay, so this seems like some kind of rushdown deck. Okay, so
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
and punch. Then turn 4, we can play our Chillwind Yeti, because that's good mana efficiency, or we can slam anything that he plays. I want him to play something like a Northshire Cleric, something that's quite dear to him. Well, actually, a 4 mana, an Ironfur Grizzly, that's pretty good actually, especially if he heals it. Yep. So that's 2 cards that he's put on that, and we can do exactly the same thing basically. So I'm gonna slam it. I'm gonna play the Ooze because we're gonna lose the Shattered Sun Cleric, most likely. Yeah. So we lose the. So we use the Ooze, lose the Shattered Sun Cleric, punch him for another 4. So for 5 mana we can Shattered Sun again, and then we can heal. Sorry, not heal. We can Shattered Sun and armor up. Then turn 6 we Senjin armor up, or Chillwind armor up, and turn 7 Stormwind. So we've got plenty of options. If he sends us something big, we can execute it. Now Thought Steal is usually pretty good, but my deck, bear in mind, it's made up of entirely common cards. The best he can get is possibly an Boulder Fist Ogre. And we have ways of dealing with any big cards right now, so it's kind of nice. Actually, that's a good point. I think I'm going to keep this as a 4/4. That's just reminded me, the priests have that horrible thing, which is the Shadow Word Death, Shadow Word Pain. So he's got to have a Shadow Word Death. He's got to have a Shadow Word Death. I'm just going to play the Yeti, in which case I don't want him to be able to Shadow Word Death Pain them. 4 is the magic number for dealing with priests. It's really, really nice. Turn 6, what's that? That's like a Holy Fire?
The gates are open.
Or, of course, he can play a Lord of the Arena, okay? Lag. Suddenly. Okay, so we probably want to be keeping up our Taunt, because Taunt is nice, and for random reasons we are horrendously lagging. So we'll just slow down the mouse movements a bit, just to make you think that it's going at normal speed, just slow down, or I can speak in a slow voice.
What now?
No, so I think we simply... Oh my god, yeah. Whoa, lag! Okay, so we'll punch that. Actually, no, away with you. Yeah. Buff. Oh my god, this is terrible.
We must cleanse the Sunwell.
If I run out of time, I'm going to be so annoyed. Oh, come on! That's not fair. That's not fair. Come on! Did it work? Did we punch him? Okay, I'm going to turn off Fraps, see if it runs better. I'll come back to you. Let's try this again. Now we're running at 60 frames per second, 40 frames per second, which is exactly what Fraps is what I wanted to run at. Okay. Going down. No! 3, no! I'll come back. Back up! Don't touch anything. Down. I'll come. Let's try this again. 53, 60 frames per second. Nobody move. So all that you saw was, all that you missed was the Night Dude thing hitting me for like a few damage. Whew! I was getting worried then. So now I think we can see how much his deck is worth by playing our big creature.
Behold the might of Stormwind!
Because now this trades for that. Hit for 5. So we have lethal next turn. 8 mana. We're not even at mind control territory yet. Ooh, mind control. And he doesn't have a coin, because I used the coin. See, I'm learning this game. Let's put the fire on.
I wonder.
11 damage is what we've got. We can kill him next turn.
Is someone injured?
Northstride Cleric won't help you, unless of course you do something, I don't know, no, healing yourself won't draw you cards. I am the god of Hellfire, and I bring you.
Try this.
Wow, an Arathi what? Oh, of course, that's what he picked up from my deck. I was like, what? That's an Arathi weapon. What? That's an Arathi weaponsmith. Aha, and now I would imagine he's going to heal. Makes sense. However, it won't save him. Hang on, 15 damage. I've got 11. Oh, hey, that's 15 damage. Isn't that nice? Well, that's actually 16 damage because he'll get the +1.
Quickly.
Haha! I don't have lag, so I won't. No, the numbers are going down. 20 frames per second. 14. Ah! No! I'll come there. 12. It's still his turn though. I'll come. I beat him, but the lag is terrible. For some reason, Frapp seems to be slowing my computer down horrendously. He ran his dude into my 5/5. Okay. Done. No more lag, please. Okay.
Light shall bring victory.
Gold has been earned. Unfortunately, we don't get any packs. Because I was derpy like that. But we'll get some packs next time. So until then, join me next time when, hopefully, we go up to rank 21? 21 is the next stepping stone. I shall see you next time, when hopefully the lag will be bearable. See you then.